Welcome to Yellow Skunk Farms, everybody. Quick disclaimer, this is a 21-year-old and up channel, so if you're not 21 years or older, please leave the channel now. Thank you. You're looking at the process of us building an E-Horizon. This is an E-Horizon of the new food pond garden that we're building. And what I mean, if you're not familiar with soil horizons, the E-Horizon is where the reservoir is. So this is underneath this layer of sand and silt. You can go back and look at the other videos, but basically this is where the water will be coming down through the soil and then into this layer here. It'll come on down into the soil and hit this layer. Well, it'll hit a red clay layer about that thick, and then it'll sit on top of that red clay, then it'll seep down into here, and then this will wick up. The soil will sit on top of the clay, separating the soil from the reservoir. This keeps any organic matter and anything falling down into where the water is sitting. And as long as we keep organic matter out of the reservoir, it will not go anaerobic, and it will stay nice and clean and fresh and clean water for the plants to be able to come down and wick up and uptake. Same process on the top side. So as you can see over here, we have the creek running along through the middle of the bed. We have our fish pond over here. I don't know, most of you have seen this, but just if anybody's new, there's Cooter and Pooter and Scooter right here, sunning herself. It's a one pump system that pumps water up into this creek system, which the creek is unfiltered. We don't have a filter box, so we are using the creek as a filtration system and letting basically the biology and the microbes and the everything that goes along with the aquatic side and the terrestrial side. We're blending the two together. With the creek's edge is where this blending happens. You can see that it stays. We haven't watered this in probably 7-8 months, and it just stays wet. Look at the shrimp. Did you see this shrimp freaking going crazy? That one right up there was going crazy. I don't know if you saw that or not. But we got tons of shrimp. And I've noticed that the algae really loves the blue light. When we switched over, took the red completely out, and the algae just loves that blue light. Now a lot of you were like, probably, you got to get that algae out of there. But no, this algae is actually what is feeding the system. That is good stuff. What we do is just bring this up. And our apple challenge, I tell you what, I will never eat another apple bought out from the store. The damn critters don't even want this thing. Like, I've put algae underneath the apple. I've done that once, and all they did was eat the algae and left the apple. This thing should have been gone a week ago. I mean, it's day 7 since I brought it in here, but I bought the thing out of a store, one of those bag apples from Walmart. I think it was, well, it might have been Food Line, that's where it was. I was in Food Line around here and bought a bag of apples, and I was like, let me just see. And I set it down here. That was like, I bought the thing probably a month ago, probably picked 2-3 months ago. It's been out of the bag for a month and a half, and it's brought it in here, poked some holes in it, and it still hasn't gone anywhere. So, yeah. If the critters don't want it, I sure as shit don't want it. Look at the worm piled up in there eating. Worms love when I bring these pads up. So I'll run these pads through the creek. Get back down there. I don't want to drown you. I'll just do this. Pick up all that good junk, that good shit and poo and algae. See that? And worms just love that. We'll move it over here this time. Look at that. Just move that over. That's putting moisture on top. It's also, we've got all this moisture, all those worm castings. Look at that. It just stays moist because it's wicking all that water up through here. It's unbelievable, actually, how it wicks so much. Let's see what's under this rock. Nothing that we can, well, we can see little isopods running around in there. I know we got isopods. This is the isopod hotel right here. They're up in there getting it on, sleeping or doing their thing. Oh, and I haven't mentioned yet, we're cutting these down today. At 12 o'clock today, sometime around noon, I'm gonna go live. I got a new tripod for my camera, so now I can set my camera up and we can go live. And I'll go live, and we're gonna cut that down. Probably just chop it up right here in the bed and disperse it around the bed. This little one here. This one here, we're gonna chop down. All of them will come down. Not sure really. I'm thinking about putting this one in the canitrol. I know I don't have to, but to get the seeds. But man, the buds are just so tight, and I know they're full of seed, but I want that. I want to smoke that bud. Same with the other one over there. Now these ain't much to smoke because they are full, but I've been waiting for the top ones to finish. That's what we've been waiting on, and I plucked a couple seeds. Some of them look good, some of them don't. So, like that one does not. That's a white one. That doesn't look good. Some of them are getting ready to pop right off. Like this one here. And this one looks great. The light. There it is. Most of them are popping right out. You can see them. So there's not much here to smoke. Look at all of them. Just popping out almost. Most of them are done. We've gone 76 days. I mean, that's long enough. I got babies that have to come in today. And we've got some Luna Whitcomb stuff, and we've got some OK Calyx stuff. And that's about all. Everything else is going to be going outside this year. But Luna and OK Calyx are in here. We've got, I think, one OK Calyx female that turned out to be looking like it's going to be money, and then I've got like 8 Lunas that just all of them, all 8 that I popped 10, 8 of them that I've chosen to come in here. Man, that thing is funky. Funk with a big capital E. It's got, I mean, it's just gone from like bubblegum cotton candy to Kush grandma's shitty ass bathroom to I mean, it's a little bit of that cotton candy there, but a lot of it is just it's definitely got the Kush. It's not, this one is way more pungent than this one. This one's got the more of the cotton candy bubble gum, it's got the Kush there, but it's really more of a sweetie Kush. Kind of a, I know that sounds weird, but got that bubble gum, it's got the funk, it's got the armpit, like that little rubber armpit, maybe a little funky foot. This one over here is funky to like I've never grown something like it. I mean, it's well, I take that back. I grew a meat breath one time that was freaking just nasty. This is like a more sweet nasty. And just seed it out like crazy. Look at the seeds down there. Covered in trikes. Ugh. This one over here, hard as a rock. This is the other one we might put in the Canatrol, but it's like, look, I mean, it's just, the seeds are just popping off. I don't think we will put that one in the Canatrol. It's just, seeds are too prevalent, I mean, too many. Like, look, it's done seed. This one smells like Mr. Clean. Lemon lime. Of course, I've got funk all over my hands now, but I'm just trying to look at this seed if my camera will focus. Oh, you motherfucker. It ain't like we ain't got plenty to choose from. Yeah, that's done. That is done, son. All within its little shell. Tiger striped out. Nice and tight, like a tiger. This lucky bamboo, man. This is the original, and then it sprouted off this, and now this is caught the original. So that's looking good. Looks good under there. So as long as that water is flowing. So we got my boy Mo coming on Let's Be Bud show this Wednesday at 9 p.m. Eastern time. I sent him some of my soil. We were actually looking at it last night, and yeah, it's crazy stuff. I mean, of course, I don't really know everything that I'm looking at, but other people, most of what we're seeing, I mean, they can identify. A lot of the stuff, I have no idea what it is. Kind of crazy, but Mo's looked at so much of this stuff. He can just look at it and see, like, yep, I see that all the time. I see that all the time. And it was crazy. We saw one. It's like it was a diatom that he was like, I see that down here in Florida. And I was like, that's interesting. kind of universal diatoms all over the place, all over the, wherever there's water, there are diatoms. And I'm just learning about it. So having Mo on the show Wednesday is going to be awesome because we can look at some of this stuff that show you what I've been seeing and what we've been seeing on the scope. Look at that root, white root there. That's looking good. I'm just pulling off some of this algae and throwing it in here. Look how this is just completely taken over, doing us some cover. But I still got to feed the soil under the cover. The shrimp are going crazy. Look at that big ass shrimp. That must be Mama with all her babies. That's why she was going crazy. Mama with all her babies. She's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That one you can barely see. Got a little bunch of babies. So that's cool. I don't want to ruin her little get together there. I'm just going to pull some of this out. I'll get over here where I've been messing around. It's probably a little clogged up right in here. So just pull all this out. Throw it right over there in the soil. We don't want it clogging up in here. So most of this is done. Like I said, we already pulled seed out. Most of it's shriveled up, but the buds are just so tight. Unlike anything I've ever grown, like a rock. Especially this one up here. It's like a rock. Lemon lime. Lemon lime. So turn on my fan. I haven't seen Digger. Let's see if we see Digger in here this morning. Yep, there he is. What's up, Dig? You know what? Digger hasn't eaten in a while. I did see something he might like over here. One of these dairy cows. Dairy cow. Yum. Take that thing on back to your cave, Dig. Or eat it there. And watch the poop loop in process. One thing eats another. Soil food web. Digger looks pretty good, doesn't it? Its skin looks nice and moist. Shell looks good. Feet look good. He has his water bowl right there. There you go, Dig. Get that thing. Yum. He can't quite get it in his mouth, can he? He's like, look, he's pulling off legs now. Last time we fed him, we gave him a worm. Figured we'd diversify a little bit. I'm sure he gets. This is definitely not his first isopod. You're a slow eater, Digger. But I guess you are a turtle, so I guess I can't be complaining too much. Oh, there you go. There it is. There you got it now. Okay. It's like yum. Good job, Dig. You're gonna grow up to be a big old turtle. Big old healthy turtle. These guys over here. What do you think, Coot? Those are feed me, bastard. Alright, so today, around noon, just put me on that notification thing where it'll tell you we're live, and you can come in here and watch me choppy and then plant the new plants. And it should be fun. Actually, I know it's gonna be fun. We'll change the lights. We'll be going to I guess we can just go to 18. Yeah. Just gonna do 18 hours on. And go from there. So we'll see you at noon if you want to come hang out. If not, we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.